Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that sounds simple, but is one of the most powerful forces for change in your life: consistency. I know, it's not as sexy as overnight success or quantum leaps, but I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll see consistency as your secret superpower. Think about the last time you set a big goal. Maybe it was to get fit, learn a new language, start a business, or finally write that novel. You were probably super motivated at the beginning, right? You bought the new gym gear, downloaded the language app, registered the domain name. For a week, maybe two, you were on fire. You were unstoppable. And then life happened. You missed one day, then another. The initial excitement faded, and that big, beautiful goal started to feel like a heavy burden. Sound familiar? We've all been there. The problem isn't the goal, it's not you. The problem is our approach. We often rely on bursts of intense motivation, but motivation is a feeling, and feelings are fickle. They come and they go. Consistency, on the other hand, is a system. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's about choosing your long-term goals over your short-term mood. Let's think about it with a simple analogy. Imagine you have a giant stone you need to break. You could take a massive sledgehammer and swing at it with all your might once a week. You'd be exhausted, and you might make a dent, but the stone would likely remain intact. Now what if you took a small hammer and tapped that stone in the same spot every single day? At first, nothing would seem to happen. But each tap creates a tiny, invisible fracture. Over time, those fractures connect and spread until one day, with just a regular tap, the whole stone splits in two. That's the power of consistency. Small, seemingly insignificant actions, repeated over time, lead to massive results. This isn't just a nice story. It's backed by science and proven in every field of human endeavor. Think about the greatest athletes, artists, and entrepreneurs. Did they get where they are through a few brilliant moments? No. They got there through thousands of hours of practice, day in and day out. Michael Jordan wasn't born the greatest basketball player. He became the greatest by consistently practicing his shots, even after his teammates had gone home. J.K. Rowling faced numerous rejections, but she kept writing, consistently, until Harry Potter was published. Their success wasn't an event. It was a process built on the bedrock of daily habits. So how do we build this superpower of consistency? It's not about gritting your teeth and forcing yourself through willpower alone. That's a recipe for burnout. It's about being smart and strategic. First, start ridiculously small. We often fail because we try to do too much too soon. If you want to start exercising, don't commit to a 2-hour gym session every day. Commit to 5 minutes of stretching or a 10-minute walk. Want to write a book? Don't try to write a chapter a day. Start with one paragraph or even just one sentence. The goal here isn't to make huge progress on day one. The goal is to build the habit of showing up. Make it so easy that you can't say no. Once the habit is established, you can gradually increase the duration or intensity. This is the 2-minute rule in action. If a new habit takes less than 2 minutes, you're more likely to do it. Second, schedule it. Don't just say, I'll meditate sometime today. Vague goals lead to vague results. Instead, put it in your calendar. Meditate for 5 minutes at 7 a.m. after brushing my teeth. This links your new habit to an existing one, a technique called habit stacking, and gives it a specific time and place in your day. This removes the guesswork and the need to make a decision in the moment. When the time comes, you just do it like an appointment you've made with your future self. Third, track your progress. There's something incredibly satisfying about seeing a streak of successes. Get a calendar and put a big X on every day you complete your habit. Use a habit tracking app. The visual evidence of your consistency creates a positive feedback loop. It motivates you to not break the chain. Seeing that unbroken chain of X becomes its own reward and builds momentum, making it harder to skip a day. You start to identify as someone who shows up. Now this is the most important part. Be prepared to fail and practice self-compassion. You will miss a day. It's inevitable. Life gets in the way. You get sick, an emergency comes up, or you're just exhausted. The crucial thing is what you do next. Most people see a missed day as a total failure. They think, well, I've broken the streak, so I might as well give up. This is all or nothing thinking, and it's the biggest enemy of consistency. The real rule is, never miss twice. Missing one day is an accident. Missing 2 days is the start of a new, undesirable habit. So if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Just acknowledge it, and make a firm commitment to get right back on track the very next day, no matter what. The goal isn't perfection, it's persistence. A 90% success rate over a year is infinitely better than a 100% success rate for 1 week followed by giving up entirely. Let's look at a practical example. Say you want to learn to play the guitar. Using our principles, you start small by practicing for just 10 minutes a day. You schedule it for right after dinner. You track it on a calendar on your fridge. You practice for 3 weeks straight, and it feels great. Then one evening, you have to work late and you're too tired to practice. Instead of feeling guilty and quitting, you say, okay, I missed today. It happens. Tomorrow, after dinner, I will pick up that guitar for my 10 minutes. And you do. You maintained your long-term consistency, even with a small blip. Consistency compounds. This is the magic of it. Just like compound interest grows your money exponentially, consistent effort grows your skills and progress exponentially. The improvements you make in the first month might be barely noticeable, but the skills you build in that month make the next month's progress faster. And so on. After a year of consistent, daily effort, you won't just be a little better, you'll be in a completely different league. You'll look back and be astonished at how far you've come. All because you had the discipline to do the small things, every single day. It transforms your identity. When you consistently act like the person you want to become, you eventually become that person. If you write every day, you are a writer. If you exercise every day, you are an athletic person. It's not about waiting for a result to define you. It's about letting your actions shape your belief in yourself. So I want to challenge you today. Pick just one small thing you want to improve in your life. Don't overthink it. It could be drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, reading 1 page of a book, or tidying your desk before you log off work. Apply these principles, start small, schedule it, track it, and never miss twice. Commit to it for just 30 days and see what happens. The power of consistency isn't in the grand gestures, but in the quiet, daily commitment to your own growth. It's about falling in love with the process, not just the outcome. It's about building a system for success that doesn't rely on fleeting motivation. It's the most reliable path to achieving anything truly worthwhile. You have the ability to fundamentally change your life, not overnight, but 1 day at a time. Embrace the power of the small, daily tap. Be the person who shows up. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a better life. And let me know in the comments below, what is the one habit you're going to start building consistently? I'd love to hear about it. See you in the next one.